Hey, welcome. You are watching the Jetty Jet Show live. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to another episode of the daily vlog. So far, we're on episode 3. Yay! I didn't fall asleep. I am awake. I'm here. Okay, I'm checking the audio, checking the sound. We got a big show for today. Hi everyone. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, make sure, just let me know if you guys can just type it in really quickly. Can you hear me? Or I can just look at it myself. Hello, F-hand. Okay, I can hear myself. I can hear myself pretty good. Can you hear me? I hear myself pretty good. All right. How's everybody doing? Look, woo! We're here. We're here. I'm a little late. Audio ready, great. Image ready, good. We got your comments right here. It's just me today. Ross had to take a step out to the grocery store. You know, you can't stop the groceries. Okay, I'm gonna just say hi to you guys with your guys' names right here. Look, how you guys doing? You gotta go to sleep, Link. Don't go to sleep yet. I'm here. I'm Jugro. Good to have you. Ialau via. That feeling when you catch a live stream. Skill point. Can't wait. Ultralist. Skill point. Did I get everybody? That's Micah, buddy, how you been, man? Oh, long time no see. Doi Nguyen. Hi. And Sofiroro. Hope you're not gone yet. You're the first one here. Iceberg Slab. Everybody's just typing it in. Okay, I am moving the comments aside for now because this is going to be a quick show, as you guys know from the past 2 episodes. I'm going to try this even faster, maybe even like 20 minutes. I have a lot to cover, but I'm going to try to go super short and draw for you guys. Let me set up my alarm. I'm going to set it up for 30 minutes. $35.30 set and go. So when you start hearing the birds sing, you'll know it's time. It's time for me to wrap it up and show you guys the work. So we're still talking about procrastination. It's a big topic, and I'm gonna attempt to try to cover it and help you guys because it's a problem that I deal with. It's something I had to battle. I had a strong. Where's my pencil? Oh, there it is. Pencil, and then coffee. Take a hit of coffee. Oh yeah, Jetty. What? He procrastinates. Yeah, he procrastinates. It's a big problem that I've dealt with. This year is definitely looking much better because I made a really conscious decision for the new year to focus more and work harder. Hey, what's up, Wick Deed and Christina Ghoul? Yes, you did make the stream. Glad you can make it. Yeah, so with the new year, I decided I'm going to really get my act together, and stop slacking off. Okay, why do we procrastinate? Why do you guys think we procrastinate? I asked that question last time. There's really no one here to ask it to, but you guys can let me know. Why do you guys procrastinate? And I mentioned it's for me, it's more to do with having too high of an expectation for yourself, setting goals too high, and making and when the goals are too high, it becomes a weight on myself. So it becomes a chore or a burden to go in and do those goals and tasks that I set for myself. I'm going to be using art as a big example because this is an art show, but it can apply to just about everything else. I do have some notes this time around. Overloading goals. Okay, some other reasons. Escape. We always try to escape our chores by just sleeping, playing video games, going to have fun, instead of working, because it's easier. It's easier to just do that. But then the problem with that is that when you do come back, you're if there's a deadline or something, then the things you have to take care of becomes even more painful to think about, because you're like, crap, I have less days to complete those things. So how do we fix it? And for me, I really had to dig deep, and it goes back to being happy with yourself. That's number one. Okay, being happy with yourself and accepting yourself. That's the first kind of like step to this change. Number two is number two is grasping your project and goals, the things that you have to do. Being able to grasp it in your head really helps make the job easier. So how does that work? Okay. So those are two things: grasping the work, and being happy with yourself. So starting off with being happy with yourself, and accepting who you are. For me, I have a big problem with sleep. I have a huge problem with sleep. I don't sleep early enough, and I always oversleep. Sometimes I can sleep for 15 hours. 15-hour sleeps. Yes, I've done that before. Man, that's too much. And because I'm binging on it, I'm like, dude, this late, I'm just gonna keep. I'm on another hour, just another hour. I'm just gonna keep. You know what I mean? And really, it's because I'm unhappy with myself, and it's easier to just run away and just sleep. You know what I mean? I got nothing to worry about. Back to dreamland. Oh, I feel so good. I don't need to get up. If you're a freelancer, and for example, if you have like in my case, characters to do, you have a big long list of characters to draw, and you set for yourself. Could be an essay, could be something that you want to accomplish. If you have a long list, it's going to be difficult to get up and do them because the list is so big. See? So being able to break down a list. This is what I've come to learn and applied to helping me fix this issue. You're procrastinating right now, Celeste says. Oh, yeah, Lucky, you caught me live. Yep, glad you can make it. So breaking down issues. This is a matter of eating elephants. You guys eat elephants? I eat elephants. I know I mentioned this a lot before. How do you eat an elephant? It's one piece at a time, and that just means breaking things down into smaller parts in order to manage them more easily. Because just thinking about, say, for example, an essay or a large project, just thinking about it is a burden. You don't even have to do it. Just thinking about it hurts, right? So instead of thinking about the whole entire thing, just think about what's the first step. And the first step is sometimes just as easy as scheduling. Don't even worry about the project. Don't even worry about the first word you have to put essay, or the first rough draft, or the first thumbnail. Okay, here's something I learned. I was like, you know what? I'm trying to I need to design 40 characters. Okay, that's what's coming up. Something like that. I have to design those characters. Thinking about them all at once, oh my goodness. I just pass out right there. All right. Oh, I'm out. I'm done. I quit. I go to sleep. It's easier to sleep. Easier to just sleep. Here we go, Abjurgo. Adults only need 6 hours average. Micah Tizels, the human body needs 8 hours of sleep. That's what they say. That's what they all say, and that's what we all come to believe. And that's where the accepting yourself part comes in. Okay, so before I talk about this work pipeline, I need to talk about this because I'm not done with that accepting yourself part. Okay, so we need to first fix that problem. That takes some soul searching, some deep digging. And one of the things that I've learned about myself is I don't sleep like normal adults. I don't. I try, but I can't. I'm so drained in the morning. Not 15 hours. I need an average of 9 hours. Yeah, 9 to 10 hours. Yep. Here's the thing: 9 to 10 hours. Mostly 9. I can do 8. Eight's good, but first I still feel crappy. And I think it might have something to do with being an artist. Just maybe. I think I might have read something where, yeah, because not even being an artist, maybe it has something to do with the whole ADD thing where my brain's shooting off so fast and so much that it's just tired. It's just tired of all that thinking, and it needs to recover from all that. Yeah, so I've always had that belief that, oh, I need only 8 hours. I'm fine with 8 hours. I'm fine with 8 hours. And I said, screw it. I need at least 9 hours, or I need to oversleep. And if I can do that, then I can do anything. I'm good if I can do that. But the problem with that is I sleep too late. When I sleep too late, I wake up too early. So if I wake up too early, I wake up too late. Right? If I sleep late, I gotta wake up late. Say when I'm done with working and drawing at like 3 a.m., I gotta reward myself. So I go to Facebook, and Facebook is like 3 hours because I've been working all day, right? So I got Facebook or YouTube or play video games. Back then it was video games. Then it was Facebook. Now I'm not doing it. Like I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just a little bit of Facebook, and then I go to sleep. But yeah, and then I'll end up going to sleep really late, 5 a.m., and then having to wake up because I stayed up too late. And it becomes this endless cycle of me just trying to catch up sleep and just like, it doesn't work. So I was like, you know what? I can't wake up early, but I need a lot of sleep. So how do you fix that? The only thing I can be in control of is going to sleep earlier. So I'm like, you know what? I understand. See? I can give myself those hours of sleep, but I need to go to sleep early. That's the one thing I can control. I might not be able to wake up early. That might be a physical impossibility for me right now at the moment. But I can be in control of when I go to sleep. Like say if I can go to sleep, like if I can stop working and just go to sleep at 11, then even if I do sleep for 9 hours, that's 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm up at 8, and that right there solves the problem, and that's good. So that's one thing about accepting yourself. It's like learn your weaknesses and find a different way or approach to solving it. And so that's gonna assist with the workflow and stuff. And again, going back to the whole affirmation thing, being able to be positive with yourself and saying, you're fine, you're okay, you're loved, and you're loving, you're cared for, and you're caring, you're thoughtful, and people think of you. Think that's just what you do on the daily, and then that'll help you get through the day to make you feel like, hey, I'm really okay. I don't have to really be perfect for anybody. I'm fine. And then slowly you start feeling more positive, and it starts showing through, and you're having a good time. Yeah. And Okay. It's already 8:45, man. So the show started, so 15 minutes. We got 15 more minutes. Okay. So sleep. Okay, here's an example. Somebody like being happy is an option, right? That's what I believe. And for example, if you go do your laundry, you can either say to yourself, hey, I gotta do my laundry, and just like break down and cry and be like, oh my god, I don't want to do laundry, it's chores. Or you can look at it like, yeah, when I'm done with my laundry, I'll have brand new clean clothes, and it's gonna be great. And you can do it with a smile on your face and just be cheery about it. And science proven that it's freaking smiling activates or it triggers dopamine release, or like kind of the pleasure chemicals, or the euphoria chemicals, the things that make you happy in your brain. That's smiling can do that. And if you just smile, you try it, just smile right now, it'll just kind of make you feel kind of happy, right? Like hey, it's all right. So yeah, go around smiling. Don't even like, look, I already feel better because I was like, yeah, I'm thinking too much. I'm drawing, I'm trying to talk. Now I just smile a little bit, and it's all good. It's all good. Okay, now that's out of the way. Procrastination is from the biggest reason. Again, it goes back to having trying to grasp too much at once in your head. Having to grasp too much in your head makes you not want to do the things that you need to do, because you know it's gonna be tough, right? So how do you do it? You gotta figure out ways to break the project down. Okay, I used to have a pretty efficient workflow. I used to say, you know what, when I do these characters, I'm gonna work on all of the thumbnails first. Let's see here. No thumbnails. Oh, and this is the character from yesterday. Yay! I'm showing quite a lot of work to you guys. I'm not sure if that's something I should be doing. So I don't know. I might have to stop streaming so often. Maybe just 3 times a week. So not quite daily, you guys. I'm sorry, but yeah. So before I used to do thumbnails. This is something I did today. A redesign. Thumbnails. Do all the thumbnails for all the characters. The whole thing's the rough draft, right? The rough draft. Thumbnails. Rough draft. Thumbnails. Rough draft. Those are ways you can break it down instead of drawing the drawing. Like, what if I just tried to draw this drawing without any kind of underdrawing, just straight up, like, okay, his arms right here, and I'm gonna make his arms pretty. This is thingy here. I gotta hold on. Let me get my eraser. Turn it over. Oh, that's not quite clean enough. Trying to finish it and make it a nice, clean, perfect drawing the first time around is hard. So you break it down. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna break it down to a rough draft. Wait, I'm gonna break it down even further. I'm gonna do a thumbnail. That's easy. Wait, I'm gonna break it even further. What if I just worried about basic shapes? Like, I'm not even gonna worry about a complex structure for the thumbnail. I'm just gonna do this. So it's finding little ways to simplify your task even further. So then, oh wait, what if I could do some structures? And I use the same method of thinking when it comes to learning new things. I learn different things, or try to break it down in a way that's a little more digestible and accessible for my brain. You know, if you can do the stick figure, do the next thing. What I just did right now, maybe you can do that. If not, there's another way you can do it. What if you just said, screw it, larger, more broad shapes for the structures, and slowly, gradually increasing the difficulty level as you go. Once you master one thing, move forward. So yeah, I thought I was good. I was like, yeah, I figured it out. I did the thumbnails and I did the rough drafts for everybody. Woohoo! I did a rough draft. Great. Guess what? I get to take a break. I can take a break. I can lay down. I can go watch a movie, and I can Facebook for, you know, some more break. I deserve it. I deserve it. I just finished some work. But then when I take that break, oh dear. Oh man. But I gotta play StarCraft a little longer. And that's what ends up happening is the break turns into a long vacation out somewhere far away in the Bahamas. So yeah, that's another part of it. That's for a different story. Let's just talk about how to break down your pipeline of work. It turns out since I come to the drawing, I go, okay, I can do thumbnails easy, but I don't want to start my next thumbnail. You know why? You know why? Because I don't want to start my next one because I have to think about the character again, a new one. Oh, it's so painful to think about this dude. The design, the language, the ideas, what went into the thinking. Oh shit, more thinking. And it's that thinking that causes me to just jump back and say, no, you know what? Let's just go hang out and watch a movie, you know, for 3 days and come back to it then. Maybe then. You know, it's usually when you're feeling really shitty about yourself, you're like, crap, oh man, I'm like really behind, that you start working again. And for me, I believe I have, you guys can look it up yourself, hyper attention focus disorder, meaning when I focus on something, I get stuck there. And this goes for a lot of people with like video game addiction and stuff. Attention focus disorder. So I focus too much and too long. So I rely on that. If I can just start, if you can just start, I can get hooked on it. It's that starting part that's difficult. And I broke it down to myself. I said this, the reason why I can't start, it's because my brain is making it a lot more difficult than it really is. Yeah. So what? You broke it down to the thumbnails. What else can you do? What if you did it even what if you started breaking down the project even further? Something even more simpler than that. What could it be? What could it be? Oh my god. What if I just did the references first before you even do thumbnails? Because you know there's a step before thumbnails. Count that as a step. If you can grasp the idea of the references and idea jogging, you're like, oh no, snooze time. It's coming up. Birds are coming. Oh man. Dude, I need to snooze real quick. Snooze. I gotta snooze. Okay. So the references. Okay, so that's one thing. You're like, okay, what if I just found all the references before I start the thumbnails for all the characters? So you're like, every character, before you start on any of them, find all the references first. Get your idea down. You're like, okay, so this guy's supposed to be a juggernaut looking guy. He's like a tank kind of guy. He's kind of like a zombie mix soldier with a heavy cannon in his arm. Find all the references before you even start drawing. And then you're like, wait a second, there's a step before that. Making folders. You don't even need to know how to draw to make a folder. You don't even need to know how to draw to make folders. Makes folders because organizing the folders apart can help too. It's getting the easy stuff out of the way before you have to even start. That way you've kind of started, and as long as you've started, you're in the mode. You can do it now because you've started. You've officially began the project. So start making folders. Reference folder, final design folders, like if you're using Photoshop, PSD folder, Manga Studio folder, official file folder, JPEG folder, you know what I mean? Break that down. And then again, back it up even further than that. What's before all of that? Schedule. Break down a schedule. Write down what you need to do and when you need to complete it all by. So there's a great site for that too, Trello. If you guys don't ever heard about it, go to Trello, check it out. And yeah, Trello is a good one for that. For scheduling work, and you can organize work with friends, and that's another really good one. Is finding a friend forum, somebody you can meet up with and work together. That'll keep you really focused. because you're looking forward to hanging out with that person and drawing together. That helps a lot. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that portion of it. There's a lot more. Break it down even further, because so before I even start all the characters, I first look up all the characters. I look them up and collect all the references, because when I do that, guess what? This is the beautiful part. This is the beautiful part. If you pulled all the references in imagery together first, all the brainstorming is done. You just need to start doing those crappy thumbnails. Thumbnails are not that hard unless you don't have any ideas. So when I go to sleep, I'm like, I used to go to sleep and be like, man, I got to start the next thumbnail tomorrow. Oh, I got to do research, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I don't want to know anymore. Too much work. But now I'm like, whoa, I'm up. And guess what? My thumbnails have all been compiled in a folder. And it's pretty much, I've already started. And I'm like, shoot, let's do it. Another thing that really helps is participating in like forums again, posting your drawing or your work at the end of the day. Because then you can get feedback and you have something to look forward to. I found that out in the morning when I have to get up. I'm like, crap, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I'm tired. But when you think about, hey, I posted something yesterday. I wonder how that's doing right now. I wonder how, how that's circulating. But that's kind of relying on external forces. But that's fine. That's fine. If it gets you out of bed, that's what I have to do, just to get out of bed. I've tried everything, man, and that's one of the things I do to get out of bed. But allowing myself those hours to go to sleep and oversleep. See, I plan ahead. I prepare. I'm like, if I go to sleep at 11, then I can get as many hours of sleep. Even if I sleep for 10 hours, I'm up at 9. Woo! Woo! That's early. It's beautiful. But that requires the discipline of going to sleep. But remember, going to sleep is a little easier than waking up. You're in control of that. More control than having to wake up. So yeah. Yep. So discipline. And lastly, I think I'm going to be able to do it. Having good habits. Developing good habits is really, really, really important one. And I'll teach you guys about that in the future, because I don't think I have enough time for this episode. Building good habits and how to build good habits. Because here's the secret about building good habits. You don't have to try to do them. You just do them. You just do them because they're habits. And oh, birds. I just hit the snooze alarm again. Yeah, building good habits. Like today, nowadays, I don't shower unless I do push-ups or pull-ups or squats or something. After a year of that, I started developing more muscles than I had before. I'm like, oh, cool. I got more muscles. And now it becomes to the point, even if I'm at a friend's house or something, I have to shower or something, I have to do push-ups. I have to. I just jump to it. I'm like, I'm just like naturally in the mode to do push-ups because it's become a habit. There are other habits, but we'll get to that some other time. And then also we're gonna talk about meditation. I'll teach you guys how to meditate. Maybe we'll go through that together. But I'm pretty much out of time now. You guys leave your comments. Write question if you guys have a question. I'm sorry I didn't read too many comments. I know I'm not. I suck at jumping back and forth at the comments. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Let me break this down for you guys. This time I prepared a little bit more for you guys because I knew I was going to be sketching. So today we're doing the Dominata. Again, I don't know if I should be sharing that yet. I kind of got loose permission in the past, but I'm kind of like way deep into the game now. So I have to check with you guys. Maybe tomorrow an episode. I'm not sure. But again, please let me know if you guys like this type of format. It really helps. If you guys can just let me know by liking, you know what I mean? If you don't like, please, you don't have to like. I just need to know honest opinion if this is working for you guys, or if it's too much. That would be amazing and awesome. Okay, so for this guy. Okay, so you had art history, Gabriel, man. You'll get it next time, buddy. We'll get it next time. And I might start it earlier. Okay, so Micah, America, North America, Florida, California. Thanks for dreaming, jet. Love you, Wick Deed. I know what you're doing with your name. I missed this because I had art history. Australia, yo. Australia. Okay, cool. That was it. Thanks a lot. And I'm gonna break this down really quick. So 2 things when I did this one. Okay, his design was really, really trippy. I knew his design was gonna be weird because he's kind of like busted out of his armor. He used to be something, yes, something proud and elegant, but now he's just a crazy berserking beast. So a lot of the forms really don't make sense. They're just junk at this point. It's just weird. So I'm like, you know what? Again, instead of trying to make sense and inking the lines perfectly, I did these crap. I did the wrong layer. I did these dotted lines around the character, and then I added detail over it. But I kept drawing on the wrong layer, and I was not aware of that. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks so much. We'll catch you guys later. I don't know when that will be, but I'll definitely have a notification out before I do it. Thanks a lot, and as always, peace.